Welcome to Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we're having a look at the reveals from the Japanese Vanguard stream of this week. As always, don't forget to pick up your Zero Damage Gaming playmats at the link in the description. We've got Phantom Blaster Dragon at last. But getting into the video, we start off with these golden gift markers. Now these look really cool. I think they will be foil, and so it will be like fancy, because if it's just like golden common, I don't think they would do that. But they're Japanese. I don't know if they're coming to English. It would be very prestigious, let's say. And then we also saw this Midnight Bunny promo. Now what's extra interesting here is that it's beyond the full art we're used to. It's like full art, like the triggers from Ultra Rare collection. So I wonder if every single like full art promo, like the congrats stuff and so forth, will end up looking like that. More importantly, if it will start looking like that in English. Now next, the stream had some insane amounts of promos, and now I could just read all the skills of all these promos to you, but that would just be milking ad money because the video would get super long, and I assume all of you can read anyway, so I will just put all those translations in the description. So if you're interested in a particular card that you see popping up on the screen right now, you can just check the description, read it there, because there's so many, I haven't really gathered my thoughts either. Now we did see some specific card reveals, and we start with Sage of Salvation Benon. Now if you've been playing Vanguard for a while, you know Benon because back in G era he was insane in the Sanctuary Guard Dragon deck, the early rush together with Miron and all that good stuff, but right now he's actually support for Exculpate the Blaster. Now he says, and I will be reading, when placed, reveal an Exculpate the Blaster from your hand and return it to your deck. Search your deck for up to one Alfred early, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. It's interesting how it's only Alfred early and not King of Knights Alfred. So is this them hinting that they want us to use Alfred early? How does that even work? Because Alfred early calls your Blaster Blade from Soul, and Exculpate will, you'll see, but you don't want your Blaster Blade to go out of Soul. So I kind of already spoiled a part of the skill, but here's Exculpate the Blaster, who we also saw. On V, when placed, counterblast 1, choose one card from your Soul, put all the other cards from your Soul into the drop zone, and when this unit attacks during this turn, this unit battles all of your opponent's units in one attack. So this is like Brawlers back in the day, where your Vanguard literally attacks every single unit at once. So this is essentially a field wipe, unless your opponent has some insane amounts of guard, which I doubt. And then his second skill says, at the end of the battle that it attacked, put 2 cards from your hand into your Soul, retire this unit, and ride a Blaster Blade from your Soul as stand. If you could not ride, you lose. So this is essentially like a next stage. If you played in G, you know what that is. Basically you rewrite something from underneath by getting rid of the card and you just get an extra Vanguard swing. The interesting thing is that it's Blaster Blade. So Alfred early calls Blaster Blade out of Soul, but you want Blaster Blade to stay in Soul. So we'll have to build the deck around keeping Blaster Blade in Soul or getting it in Soul again somehow to actually get Exculpate off. Now I will say it is an interesting card, the 14k base right there, blowing up your opponent's field, getting the extra Vanguard swing. Like I actually like this card, not because the skill is good, I have no clue really, I would need to test it. But more so because it's starting to look like the very beginning of G as far as depth goes. Because if Royal Paladin, the deck that's supposed to be the most basic, is starting to get this kind of skill instead of the get +5 kind of bullshit, then that means other clans will have to get even more complex as well. So hopefully that happens soon, so standard becomes more interesting, premium gets even more interactions and so forth. So that is basically all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you liked the video and let me know your thoughts on Exculpate the Blaster in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.